biggest thing of it, I mean, and I know we talked about it during the game, was just that everything that he was doing on Sunday was just faster. I don't know what it was in the weeks prior, whether it's what they're saying to him on the sidelines or what they're saying to him, in this helmet or whatever. But whatever they did or didn't do for him on Sunday was obviously working.
Justin Fields probably had his best game. He was pretty accurate, decisive. It seemed like on a lot of the plays, like for example, we talked about how sometimes when the Bears move the pocket on rollouts, when they're trying to pick up like a quick first down, the problem isn't necessarily the scheme or the receivers. Fields isn't as decisive enough to get that ball out of his hand. Little things like that, I know it's improvement on. But I think the first thing that popped out from his performance, and we both we might owe him an apology because a few weeks back we talked about him as a runner, and we kind of came to the conclusion that he has speed, but he's not necessarily a running quarterback in the sense of like he looks like a running back. That fourth quarter scramble 22-yard touchdown run made us both look pretty dumb. But ultimately that's a good thing for us that he's showing these flashes. And you kind of wonder like why, he wasn't doing that the first couple of weeks. Maybe he was a little dinged up, but just decisiveness in general is something that I saw from him that was just improved, which is a great sign. Rushed for over 100 yards and a touchdown, and just had a solid game.
He definitely showed me a lot more in his running ability for sure, right? I mean, and I just think the biggest thing of it, I mean, and I know we talked about it during the game, was just that everything that he was doing on Sunday was just faster. I don't know what it was in the weeks prior, whether it's what they're saying to him on the sidelines or what they're saying to him, in this helmet or whatever. But whatever they did or didn't do for him on Sunday was obviously working because all of his decisions were just faster, right? I mean, on the rollouts, there was times where he just got right by the tackle, right outside the tackle, and then just ripped the ball, right? He wasn't standing there just patting the football, waiting, and then everyone's covered, right? And then just, scrambles out of bounds for a no gain or a loss of yardage, right? So, and then when he decided to run the football, he went and ran the football, right? I mean, there was no waiting or anything like that. Like when he saw the opportunity to go run, he just ran, and that's what I liked because again, you don't have all the kind of time that you do have in college. The decisions have to be quick, and he was making those quick decisions on Sunday. The short pass game, and then obviously deciding when to run the football. So whatever they did or weren't doing for him, on Sunday, they obviously need to keep that up because if he can do more of that, he's only going to keep continually getting better and better week by week. And we actually able to kind of evaluate Justin a little bit and kind of see the ability that he has, versus, what we've kind of seen when he officially got the starting job, right. Several weeks back. So
given that this might not be a playoff team, his development is going to be paramount. For one, seeing improvement every week, and then for two, obviously making sure he stays healthy. But undoubtedly, this was a game where he showed steps, and that's really a good sign. I think any Bears fan who watched this game could agree. He was electric, man. He had Soldier Field rocking. I just felt like the moment. I really felt like the moment for this game. And something about Cairo missing that extra point was like something just seemed off in the stadium. But really, really glad the Fields. I mean, we didn't even talk about his touchdown pass rolling out to his left. We hear Jesse James. That was a dime. That was a dime. And even, we were at the game, but when I went home and actually saw more angles, like that was way tougher than I initially saw. Like he really had to thread that ball in there. So, we're seeing flashes, but keeping it a buck, we saw flashes from Trubisky. So it's all about consistency in this league.